Hello YouTubers and welcome to another beer review. With me Peter, the master of hoppets. Today, looking at a beer I'm damn excited about. You saw it in the title, you saw it here. Maybe I should have saved this for a special landmark, but sometimes you gotta remember, or like a special occasion, sometimes you gotta remember cracking a rare beer is the occasion itself. So today guys, we're cracking none other than the Nøgne Ø Dark Horizon 4.5. Look at this box, man. It looks amazing. It says Dark Horizon 4.5 all over. We got the signature of Kjetil Ikun, the head brewer of Nøgne Ø, or the previous head brewer of Nøgne Ø, and Steven Anders, the barrel settlement manager. And this is basically Nøgne Ø Dark Horizon 4, and the 0.5 is because it's been aged in whiskey barrels, and this vintage, or this barrel-aged edition, is on 20% alcohol. That's insane. So really cool presentation on this bad boy. We got 20% whiskey barrel-aged Imperial Stout. I think this is the first time they actually have barrel-aged Dark Horizon, or at least in a bottled format. So it's in a small, which is fine because of the ABV, 33 centiliter bottle. And yeah, it says it's aged in whiskey barrels, and it's basically their kind of famous Imperial Stout on steroids. So 20%, 100 IBU. Gotta give a huge thanks and shout out to Tom Young, Kjempetorsken, the blog, and also Tom also works at Nøgne Ø. He was kind enough to send this bottle out, or actually Casper, who used to work at Nøgne Ø, I think he left to work somewhere in Denmark now at a brewery, but he was coming to Aalborg. He's from Aalborg. He came here on vacation and brought this bottle. And I asked Tom a while back if there's any chance of getting this beer, and he said probably not, because it sold out so quickly, but he would see what he could do. So he went out of his way to find a bottle of this somewhere in Norway on his own so that I could review it on YouTube. Dude, I'm so thankful. That is awesome of you, Tom. You're a great guy, dude. So this is awesome. Can't wait to try this bad boy. So without further ado, let's get Dark Horizon 4.5 cracked. So we got the Nøgne Ø Dark Horizon 4.5 poured, and the head almost like diminished to like a small film instantly. But that's understandable. I mean, it's a 20% beer, but it's pretty much pitch black in the glass. No light penetrating this beer. Really nice, kind of beige, tannish looking head. Man, I can't wait to try it. I also think I'm the first on YouTube to review this. I don't think anyone else has done a review, but it was also a very limited release, and I think it was fairly expensive up in Norway too. But man, I can't wait to try this. So without further ado, let's check out the aroma. Whoa, that's a whiskey bomb. It smells almost like they took Scotch whiskey and just poured it in there. Holy crap, there's a lot of like umami, Scotchy notes. Sweet, almost like a little bit of bourbon-esque sweetness to it as well, but it's got that umami, savory aroma. So much dark fruits and raisins and figs and charred oak and vanilla and coffee. I mean, this is like brewery level ABV for an Imperial Stout. And I think it's going to work because Dark Horizon is a very sweet Imperial Stout. So usually you got to make really sweet Imperial Stouts when they hit that ABV. But there's definitely some alcohol to it. I mean, it's 20%. You smell that. I think this is one of the strongest beers I've had in a long time. But wow, almond, caramel toffee, really charry, toasty, roasty, but also like sweet demerara sugar and whatnot. Sweet finish licorice. Let's try this huge smelling bad boy. Cheers, guys, and thanks so much to Tom for the beer. Holy shit, that's a big beer. You can definitely taste that it's a 20% beer. Wow, there's a lot of whiskey and oak. I mean, it's both like whiskey, like actual flavor from the spirit, but also alcohol because it's such a high ABV beer. Really nice and sweet though. It's kind of like a more umami and lighter version of something like Black Tuesday because it's got more umami and charry roasty flavors, but it's got that intense sweetness. It leaves a super sticky, glossy coating on your lips. I'd say the mouthfeel is the lighter side of full. It's not like crazy full because probably of the ABV, because that usually thins it out, and also the barrel aging. But wow, just like the curtains on the glass of alcohol is insane. This is pretty much just like sitting and sipping on brandy or a liqueur more so than a beer. It's insane. So much charry, oaky, roasty notes, vanilla, almond from the barrel. Some kind of sweet brown sugar notes. Lots of finished licorice. It's got dark fruits as well. This is a fucking beast of an Imperial Stout. If you do not like the slightest amount of alcohol in your beer, this may be not for you. I don't mind that as long as it's harmonized with the rest of the beer, and I think it is in this. And also, if you're not into the sweeter beers, this might not be too much for you too, or either, because it's also quite sweet, but I dig that. It's got a very nice kind of sweet demerara sugar flavor to it. With like sweet finished licorice, super charry oak. I mean, it's got a very intense oaky flavor, like that kind of charred inside the char inside of the barrel. You're getting that. You're getting like a slight ashy taste, but that's like the umami flavors. But you're also getting some of those sweeter flavors, like dark chocolate and plums. It's got some tobacco notes, almost like fruitcakey flavors. I can't remember exactly, but I think it's made with like, is it demerara sugar and coffee? Yeah, it's also made with coffee. Actually, the coffee isn't too dominating on it. I mean, there is some coffee nuances, but I'm not getting a ton. But I think it's more like in an ordinary Imperial Stout, it's those kind of coffee flavors you're getting. But I also think it's because it's been barrel aged, so a flavor like coffee usually fades over time. So I give the Dark Horizon 4 a 95 or a 96. This is like 97. I won't go all the way up to like a 99 or 100 just because it's hot and it's a little thin, but it's a damn awesome beast of an Imperial Stout. If you live in Norway and you get a chance to try it, definitely try it. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. And I'm gonna say cheers, and again, thanks a ton to Tom for this bad boy, and see you guys in another beer review.